In a quiet Chinese village, surrounded by rice fields and green mountains, lived a young woman named Mei. The village was small. There were only a few streets, a temple, a market, and many wooden houses with curved roofs. Life moved slowly here. People worked in the fields, drank tea in the mornings, and shared stories in the evenings. Mei was kind and quiet. She lived with her family until the day she got married. After her wedding, she moved into her husband's house, as tradition said. In this village, when a woman married, she left her own home and became part of her husband's family. She had to care for them, respect them, and live by their rules. Mei's husband, Wen, was a gentle man. He worked in the village shop and helped neighbors. But he was very quiet. He loved his mother, Madame Zhao, and listened to her in everything. Madame Zhao was a widow. She had lived alone with her son for many years and did not like to share her space with others. When Mei came into the house, Madame Zhao was not happy. At first, Mei tried hard to be a good daughter-in-law. She woke up early. She cleaned the house and cooked meals. She washed the clothes and served tea. But no matter what she did, Madame Zhao always found problems.
"This soup is too salty,"
she would say.
"You walk too loudly. You don't know how to sweep the floor properly. You don't show respect in your eyes."
Day after day, the words became heavier. Mei started to feel tired and sad. Every small mistake became a reason for scolding. The house, once a place of family, became a place of stress and pain for her. She stopped smiling. She stopped laughing. At night, she could not sleep well. Weeks passed. Then months. Wen did not notice much. He was busy with work and did not see the war happening inside his own home. Mei felt alone. She tried to stay strong, but her heart began to fill with dark thoughts. One morning, after a long night of tears, Mei left the house early. She walked far to another village. There, at the edge of the forest, lived an old woman who worked with herbs. People called her the healer. She made teas and medicines from plants. Some said she knew secrets. Others said she could change fate. Mei told the healer about her pain. She spoke of the hard days, the cold looks, the sharp words. She did not say everything clearly, but the healer understood. Mei asked for something to help her, something strong. The healer listened. She thought for a long time. Then she walked into her small wooden house and came back with a little cloth bag.
"These are special herbs,"
she said.
"They will work slowly. Put a little into Madame Zhao's food every day. No one will notice. But remember this. You must be very patient. You must act with respect. Be kind. Be gentle. Don't show anger. Then no one will suspect you."
Mei nodded. She took the bag and returned home. From the next day, she added a little of the herbs into Madame Zhao's soup or tea. She also followed the healer's advice. She greeted Madame Zhao every morning with a soft voice. She listened carefully when the older woman spoke. She did not answer with anger, even when the words hurt. At first, it was hard. It felt like pretending, but day after day, it became easier. The words were the same, but Mei's heart was changing. She was learning to stay calm. She started to notice things she had not seen before. Madame Zhao's hands sometimes shook when she carried the tea tray. Her eyes were tired. Her breath was short when she walked far. Then something strange happened. Madame Zhao's voice became softer. She didn't complain so much. One evening, she gave Mei a scarf she had made many years ago. Another day, she saved the last dumpling and gave it to Mei. The house changed. There was more silence, but not a cold silence, a peaceful one. They began to sit together on the bench in the small garden, watching birds and drinking tea. They didn't always talk, but they didn't need to. Something new was growing between them. Months passed. One morning, Mei woke up and saw Madame Zhao still sleeping. She looked older now, smaller. Mei felt something strange. Worry. Real worry. Not fear of the woman, but fear for her. She remembered the herbs. Her chest felt tight. What if the herbs were really working? What if she had made a terrible mistake? That same day, Mei packed the small cloth bag and walked back to the healer's house. Her hands were shaking. Her eyes were full of tears.
Please,
She said,
help me. I don't want to hurt her. She is not the same. I don't want her to die. She has become my family.
The healer looked at her kindly. She smiled and said,
Child, don't be afraid. The herbs I gave you were not poison. They were only spices, warm ones. Ginger, cinnamon, and jasmine flower. They help the body feel comfort, but they do not harm.
May looked at the bag in her hand. It felt light now.
The poison was never in the food.
The healer said.
It was in your heart. Your anger, your pain, your fear. But you removed it yourself. That is the true cure.
May stayed quiet for a long time. Then she bowed deeply and walked home with peace in her heart. From that day, she lived with a new feeling, not just duty, but love. Not just silence, but understanding. The house was still small, and life was still simple. But now it was full of light. Sometimes, the worst poison lives inside us. It is our anger, our hate, our hurt. But when we choose patience and kindness, we begin to heal, and others heal with us. Did you like the story? Click like, subscribe to the channel, and write a comment with your ideas for new stories. Thank you for watching and practicing English with me. See you in the next video.